Okay. This is going to be a very, hopefully quick tutorial on how to get Gildas Glideless and activate Zombie in Spiral 1 and a little bit of how it works. So I just figured I would give a quick tip on it because there's bits and pieces of it out there on the internet, but I don't think there's anything like complete on like this trick and how it works. So I'm gonna like explain it in full and just kind of like, yeah. Now it's probably on the NG Plus video, but it's, yeah, this will be a actual tutorial, so to speak. So we're gonna come into Stone Hill, right? That's the level that we're working with here. You're gonna do your normal route. I typically go in here first and get this guy, and like these chests that are like directly behind me and everything, because it makes sense to kind of go bam, bam, and then bam, because Gildas is over there. So anyway, just general idea for routing, but I'm not really going to do the route today. I'm just going to kind of like show you the tricks. So we're going to come through here, and when it's time for you to do this portion of the map, whenever you're in your route, that's when you're going to start this trick. So you're going to come in this room, come over here, get these. You're going to let the ram hit you once. I kind of like, he'll go back to his starting position, I follow him. You let the ram hit you twice. Let the ram hit you a third time. Amazing. Now that we're on our last hit, we want to keep the ram alive, and we want to come over here to the dragon. What we're going to do right now is activate Zombie, and the way that we're going to do that is we're going to take our last hit at the same time that we collect the dragon statue. And in this level, it is ridiculously easy to do so. All we have to do is turn and look at the ram. He will come towards us, and he will push us into the dragon statue. We will collect Astor, and we are now in zombie state. So as you notice, Sparks is missing, but nothing else really looks very different, right? So I usually come around, and just to show you, we cannot take damage. I'll show you again. That wasn't very clear. But as you can see, the ram simply pushes us back. We can no longer take damage from enemies or die, really, in any capacity. Like if I were to fall off the map, even though there's no falling off the map in this level, really, I would just like fall forever. So the only way to get out of this state is to void out. And there's a very convenient void out point right off here that we're going to come back to later. But for now, we are in zombie state, so great. We are in zombie. We're going to come over here, do your route, do whatever you do, right, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. You are sparksless, so you do have to do it without sparks. And then what I do is I typically clear out this room, get all these guys, right, get everything, except for the one thing you want to keep on the map is this ram. The guy in the back left corner from if you're staring at the tower. This guy in the very back must stay alive. This is imperative to the mission. Alright, so then we're gonna get this guy, all this stuff, right? I kind of loop around. This one, get this one. Okay, now, the Gildas trick. You see Gildas? He's kind of, here, let me scoot over a little bit to the left. He's right up there. He's chilling. If you see the panel of the wall that he is underneath, you want to go right there. And then where we're aiming is if you see right where Spyro's head is, oh, well, just a little bit more to the left, right where Spyro's head is, where his mohawk is, you can kind of see these bricks right here, this line between the two bricks. My mohawk is literally like I'm going up and down over top of the line that I'm talking about. You want to stand here, but like slightly left. So like right about like here. Like when I say slightly left, I mean the most slight left of this middle line, like barely. And then similar to how we did the zombie trick, all the rams, all the enemies are activated by the camera. So they're not going to attack you unless you are physically looking at them. And that's actually how a lot of tricks in Spyro work. So Spyro 3 has a lot of that, where the enemies will not attack you unless the camera is physically looking at you. This is no different. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn, press triangle. Oh, sorry, my bad. We are going to turn, press triangle to swivel the camera. And then as he starts to charge, we're going to turn and face the wall. That was all very fast. But as you turn and face the wall and turn 180 degrees, he will push you up into the air. So I will do that again. Oh, that was a little one. So that means we didn't get the right position. Just stand slightly left, turn around. The other important thing is you want to be completely 180 degrees from the wall. You don't want to be like this. You don't want to be like this. You don't want to be like this, right? You want to be like your tail is in the wall. Ooh! That was a nice launch, but I didn't turn around. And then what we're going to do is we're going to hit Gildas from underneath. So just give me a couple tries, and hopefully we'll be able to get this going. This did take me a second last time, though, so we'll see. Oh, that was a good launch, but I didn't get the turn. So as you can see, the zombie makes the ram proxy that he gives us so much higher than it would normally be. And in addition, we don't have to take damage. So we have infinite tries at this, which is very cool. Oh, that was a nice launch, but again, not quite the trigger. It's very important as well to try and have Spyro's horns facing inward as possible, because the trigger is actually like right where the wall and this tower meet, like right there, kind of, like not like back this way, you know, it's kind of like right at the top of like where my camera is, or where the screen is. So you really have to like aim for it. So it's very precise, but it is a cool trick, and we're gonna get it. I'm gonna sit here for as long as it takes, and you guys are gonna sit here for as long as it takes. Oh, that one felt really close. Once again, a good launch. Spyro turned around, but just the wrong spot, and that one wasn't enough. Too far right. Ooh. So you want to turn, like I said, just as the ram is starting to charge at you. If you charge too early, you won't go high enough. If you charge too late, he'll kind of push you to the side like that. And you still don't go high enough. So. There we go. Beautiful. So as you see, he launched me up. We collected Gildas. Amazing. We hit the trigger. And now we are still in zombie state, and we're stuck down here, right? Which is kind of interesting. We don't go up there. So we can kill this guy now, because we don't need him anymore. But what we need to do is we need to void out, because like I said, we cannot die in this state, essentially. So we need to reset what is happening, because we can't, like I can't pause the game. I'm mashing the start button right now. Nothing's happening. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop down here on the beach. This is important. Please listen to me, because I've made this mistake so many times. If you go off this side of the beach, this left side of the beach, before this thing right here, it will not work. You will be stuck in the falling animation infinitely, because if you see here, the edge is just a little bit higher than this edge is away from the water. So it makes Spyro like flop or fall, and then he gets stuck in that flopping, falling animation forever. So this is very delicate, this part, to get out of zombie, because if you mess this up, you are soft locked. If you are on emulator, it would be very easy to just close and reopen the game, but if you are on PS2, I think that's probably a little bit harder to because you'd have to hard reset your console. So anyway, just a word of warning. So we're gonna jump down here. We're on the beach. I usually go back and get the key and everything down here when I'm doing this, but we're not worried about that right now. So I usually go off this corner right here, It doesn't necessarily matter too much as long as you're on this side and you're not too high, right? And then what you're going to do is do a little charge off the edge and then let go. So you want to charge off the edge and then just let go. And when you do that, Spyro will be able to walk on the water. Do not charge. Do not jump. Do not do anything except walk. Because you see here, Spyro is stuck in the walking animation. And if you see here, there's this nice, beautiful little blue hole. All we have to do is position ourselves on top of it. Spyro will fall. He will void out. And then we are reset at the last dragon that we touched, which was Gildas. So now we are on top of this tower. We can collect these gems and finish the level normally. The other cool thing too, I don't know if I can pull this off. Oh, fuck you. Is you can make this jump without gliding. So hold on, let's see if I can. Oh no, not quite. All right. Anyway, no worries. But that was my little tutorial on Gildas zombie voiding out in Stone Hill. So I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.